Hello, welcome to this video. Today I am going to show you how you can add micro details to your sculpts in order to make things feel a little bit more realistic. It's actually really easy to do in Dreams, the micro details. So if I go into sculpt mode and then stamp a shape in, by default it's using a square fleck, I think, or the heavy fleck. So if we stamp it and then go up close, you can see, like, if you go up real close, it's the square fleck. Yeah, you can already do really cool stuff with the fleck properties. Like, you can add impasto to it to give it more of like a bumpy appearance. You can ruffle up the fleck to make it in different kinds of directions. You can make it more loose. But if you hover over anything in Dreams, it'll give you like an explanation of what it is. Something else you can do to kind of stray away from like the default kind of setting, if you go into the sculpt, if you scope into it, you can change it on the fly. So even if it's like a square fleck, you can choose another fleck. Something that might look a bit more like wool or like a material or something, or like a liquid if you wanted to. We'll go with like this one, and then from here we can also go into the style mode and say let's select a streaky effect, and then if we lightly tap onto it, it'll blend both the dots with like a streaky fleck, so now they're both kind of combined together. It's creating this weird, like a different kind of material. And if we go comb, you can also change the direction of the fleck manually as well. So if you wanted to go downwards, you can do that. But you can also use a volume brush to make it like more natural looking. Like half of it goes in one direction and then the other half can go in like another direction, so you get something a little bit more random and like natural looking. And yeah, you can also change the shininess and like the metallic material and you know, stuff like that. So yeah, using these techniques, you can really go in and make something like this. Like, it's really easy to do and really quick to do as well. And then on top of it, you know, you can add more detail with like the paint mode. Go surface snap, and then select, say, any of these. Let's go with the streaky one. And then if you lightly swipe on the touchpad, it'll give like a rotation to the fleck and it'll keep rotating. And then we can lightly tap in like areas and scale it down and scale up, you know, and add more texture to what's already there. So we can select the fleck and give it more properties, like change the color and just give the object way more texture and detail. Make it more loose, make it more thick. Yeah. So that is basically how you can get micro details onto your sculpt.